we are looking at the western portion of the Blue Creek wind farm. This is northwest Ohio. We're in Wert County. This wind farm stretches in Wert and Paulding County. About 210 turbines to start. I think this ends up, or maybe they're already to this number, 550 of these turbines all over these two counties here. Obviously spread out amongst farmers' fields, soybeans and cornfields. These generate so each of these turbines generates enough power for about 500 homes. And so we're looking at upwards of 500 of these generators. You can imagine how much electricity is being generated here. Today's kind of a calm day. The morning wind is not very high. From what I understand, the winds need to be 8 or 9 miles per hour before they'll kick on and start actually generating electricity. And they'll spin up until winds are about 28 mile per hour. At that point, any wind faster than that, they're not going to generate more electricity. They're going to limit the speed. They can't spin too fast, obviously. And so basically 8 mile an hour to 28 mile an hour is the range. And in this part of Ohio, those winds are consistently happening at the height that these wind generators are. All the time you've got a pretty consistent breeze blowing through here. About $2 million is what it cost to build one of these wind generators. $2 million. And they generate about $2.7 million in local taxes for Wert County alone with the wind generators here. That is more than the next 14 taxpayers in this county. More than the next 14 taxpayers. So this company, which happens to be headquartered in Spain, and there's another company out of Portugal that's building some of these, that own some of these too. So Spain and Portugal are the parent companies of these wind farm owners, operators. These things are 328 feet tall. That's just the tower, 328 feet. And the blades, when they're fully at their highest point, make it 476 feet. Imagine that. Each blade is 348 feet long. So that's over a football field. Incredible how large these are. It's hard to tell just by looking at them, but they're very, very big. It looks like all of them around here are spinning. I passed one earlier that was stopped. They can control these. Obviously, it's all probably computer controlled. But sometimes they don't need them all running, and so they'll shut some of them